Yo, you already know who it is. It's your boy Curse, and welcome back to a brand new video. So boys, in today's video, we're going to be doing a ultimate guide to anime adventures, okay? We need an updated one. I'm sure you guys were looking for one as well. So this one's gonna cover how to get gems, how to level up, how to evolve your characters, and what mythics to go for, and traits. We're gonna be talking about everything in today's video. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy this video, and yeah, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. You're a noob or you're a starter at the game, you don't know what to do. Honestly, what I recommend you to do is honestly get the codes. I'll put it all in the description, okay? All of the codes that are working, I'll put it in the description. So yeah, you guys will see which codes are working. Make sure you guys put all those codes in so you guys could summon for some units, okay? Because you want to get some units so you could get carried in story mode. The units I recommend for story mode is going to be units like Law, Jotaro, Dio, Erwin, even Itachi, okay? I had Itachi and honestly he was pretty helpful at the start. So yeah, if you're a starter, make sure you put in those codes, and that will get you at least a little bit started, and you'll have things to, you'll have some units, okay? You'll have a couple of units. So what you should really be doing is honestly do all of the story mode, okay? Do the story mode as well, because those give you a bunch of gems, and you also want to unlock all of the infinite modes, alright? And the only way to unlock the infinite modes is if you actually complete pretty much the story mode for that map, okay? There's a lot of ways to get gems, but honestly the best way would probably be do the raids when the raids are out, because the raids actually give a lot of gems. They give like 200 gems for like 15 minutes of gameplay. Like you're really in the raid for like 18 minutes, right? And you get 200 gems, so that's pretty decent, okay? That's really good. So if you do that every day, and then you also do your daily tasks, okay? Make sure you do your daily tasks. I'm gonna have a photo of the daily tasks right here. I don't know if it changes. I don't think it really does, but so yeah, those also give you a little bit of gems, which is also really good. There's a lot of ways to get gems in this game, all right? There's a lot of ways, but yeah, gems also by doing some infinite mode. Infinite mode is really good as well, and doing the daily 50 rounds on each map is also very good. You get almost like 500 gems for each map, and that's 2,000 a day, all right, just from the maps. And then you also do your daily tasks, and you're getting like what, 3-4k gems a day, which is really good. And then also on top of that, if you do infinite mode, you get even more gems, do more infinite mode, and also even challenges and raids, as I said, okay? But as a starter, make sure you put in the codes. But this is for people that have already done the codes and are still trying to get units and, you know, are trying to get a lot of gems. Alright, so let's talk about units, okay? So the units in this game are different from a lot of the other tower defense games. In this one, for example, one thing that I've seen is that a lot of the units have attack patterns. Not every single unit has attack patterns, but a lot of them do. Alright, which could be, you know, could be good or could be bad, alright? Depending on how long it takes between each hit. Honestly, even stuff like that also matters. Alright, let me also place down Erwin, because these guys are struggling like crazy. But yeah, units like Erwin are very useful, because he is literally a tower unit, so he spawns units from the tower, which is really good. But yeah, each map is getting progressively harder, and this map is honestly really hard. So like for a map like this, you would need a unit like GHOUL, because she does bleeding, and bleeding is really good against healing units, guys. Make sure you guys remember this, because you need to know this. GHOUL and bleeding units like Kaneki, I mean, he's a bleeding unit, and those are really good against healing units, all right? They hold them back by 75%. Alright, so they can't heal back as much, which is really good. I don't think there's any other unit that is as useful as them when it comes to this map. Alright, like without them, you're not reaching a high wave and you're not beating wave 50. The best units in the game, I would say, are probably Arima, Juzo, Ito, Akainu, Broly, All Might, Katakuri as well, for sure. You know, those are the mythics that I would go for. I might be missing some units, but hopefully not, okay? Hopefully not. There are a lot of good mythicals. I think a lot of them are top tier, so that's why I like this game. It's pretty balanced when it comes to that. You have a choice on what unit you want to use, but for the most part, there are some units that are really needed for certain maps, okay? Let's talk about effects now, alright? There are a lot of effects in this game, alright? There is time stop, which is really good. For example, right here, you see he got time stopped by Dio. Really good, alright? That's a very good effect. We also have Katakuri right here, and he does slowing, which is probably one of the best things in this whole game. Some people said that Todoroki actually slows, so I thought that Katakuri was the only one that slows, but I guess I was wrong. But Katakuri and Todoroki slows, so they're really good for slowing, and they're very meta as well. There are also burning units. As you guys know, probably, most of you guys would know, Akainu is burning, Madara is also burning, and oh, I think that Terada is actually a burning unit and not a bleeding one. But bleeding, of course, is just really good against healing units, so that's just a 1-up. And then there's also units like Blackbeard that weaken units that he hits for your units to hit stronger, which is also really good, okay? That is very useful, and a lot of people use it for leaderboard runs, okay? There are also, of course, money units that give you money each round. Speedwagon and Bulma. I don't really know. I wouldn't really count those as a status unit, but, you know, they are there, and they support you. I almost forgot. There is also knockback units like Whitebeard and All Might and Pain, okay? I think Pain is okay. He's pretty good when it comes to the pushback. He is all around AoE, I think, or a big splatter. Either way, decent. Over here, this is the item shop that, you know, spawns in, you know, every like couple hours. So it's pretty good. What I usually buy is always the mythic shards, because mythic shards are so hard to get, okay? Mythic shards are very useful. You know, we talked about units, we talked about how to get gems, so now it's really time to just talk about traits as well. You need these mythic shards to get traits, and these traits are very useful. And if I'm right, I think they are planning on adding some more. I'm not gonna say what kind, but there are a lot of types that they could add, and I know they're thinking of adding some, but these are all the traits, all right? If I were you, there is only a couple that I would be staying away from, okay? Adept and Culling. Culling could be cool. It does more damage against low HP enemies, but at later rounds, that shit's useless, bruh. That shit's very useless. And Adept it pretty much just helps you level up. You don't really need this shit. It's a waste of time. It is good for a temporary trait. If you have a unit that's level 1, you want to level him up really quickly, this is really good for that. But besides that, this shit is trash. Nimble makes your units faster. There's 3 stages, and of course, 3rd stage being the fastest. Pretty good, but not as good as Godspeed, of course. And superior is pretty much Reaper. Reaper is better, of course, and does more damage to bosses. Range is pretty much Sniper, but a worse version. Divine is just really good. I think what Divine does is actually buff the unit by like 25%, and then also maybe make them a little bit faster, if I'm right. And then Golden pretty much makes it so you don't need a money unit. Like, you gain more money from the units you kill with the unit that has the golden trait on it. And then Unique, I think what that does is actually makes your unit so you can only place one of it down. It does 3 times the damage, so it's pretty much like placing 3 of the units down. So this would be very good on a unit like Ito, 100%. Unit like Ito, this is godly. What each of these things are for, then I'll let you know right now, okay? We got the Quake Fruit, that is for Whitebeard. We got the Magma Fruit, which is for Akainu right here. Hat of the Conqueror is for Shanks. Divine Eye is for Madara. I honestly don't know what King's Idol is for, but you do not need this one, okay? I honestly forgot, but I'm pretty sure that unit is trash. Arsenal Briefcase, you should get, alright, if you have an Arima. So this is for Arima. Cupcake is for Katakuri, one of the most useful units in the whole game. Restraining Necklace is for Broly. Forbidden Candy is for Juzo. And I think Scales of the Salamander is for Tarada. Crystal is for Ito. Shining Extract is for All Might. And Ultra Steel Blade is for Levi. There are 3 secrets in the game. 2 of them were obtainable through the event, and one is just in the summons that is very, very hard to get, called Lelouch. So we talked about evolving, we talked about traits. Let's talk about Raid real quick as well. So Raid is really, really good, and I talked about how it's also really good for gems. If I could please get in here, that would be awesome. Alright, so pretty much you do not have to glitch through it like that. You gotta wait until the timer is down for the raid to be active. But over here, you go to Shanks and you could buy the raid ticket once the raid is active. And it will... One is from the Naruto map, which allows you to get a 6-tailed beast version of Naruto. The one that versed Pain, okay? It's a mythical. I heard it's pretty good. It's not crazy, but it's not bad, alright? We also got Eren, which is, of course, Eren from the Attack on Titan map. And you have to get him, evolve him. You have to evolve the legendary version to get the Eren, alright? So it is very time consuming, alright? And if you go to evolve, it shows you exactly what kind of materials and things you need for that exact unit. Alright, so we also got challenges right here, which is very, very good for evolving your units, okay? So when you go to evolve, you actually need to get star fruits first, and this is where you need to go, okay? You need to go to this star fruit place. Sometimes the missions are very hard and sometimes they're easy, but you know, depending on it, sometimes not even I try to even attempt that mission because it's just so annoying to do. Like, for example, Ghoul City on Act 6 is like so annoying, alright? It's possible, and I've done it before, but it's just very annoying, even with really good units. Either way, star fruits, there are different types. As you guys can see right here, there is a green one, blue, there's the epic star fruit, and pink legendary star fruit, and then there's the mythical ones as well. And there's red ones for the legendary. These are all good for different types of mythicals that you can evolve for. Of course, the items that you saw and I showed you. So it's really useful for that. And it is very time consuming, guys. So I would recommend focusing on one unit at a time, because doing multiple units is going to be impossible. Alright. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I covered like most of the things in this game. Alright, there is also Time Chamber, which, I mean, come on, man. It's like in every Roblox game, you pretty much AFK in it and you could get free gems. It is pretty decent, and I honestly would recommend like an auto clicker at night so you don't disconnect. That is pretty much a updated version of the ultimate guide on this game, okay? Hopefully I covered everything. Hopefully I'm not being a dumbass and missing something, okay? I could be talking about this portal as well, but it's just not out yet. But I think it will be coming soon, maybe next update or something. But there's going to be a new world, which is really, really sick, okay? I mean, this map looks so fire as well already, so yeah. But either way, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys learned something from this, okay? I appreciate those people that watched this far into the video. If you have, then please comment pepperoni, and I'll know that you watched the video fully. Alright, so thank you guys once again. I love y'all. Have a good one, and peace out.
My name Jose. It's a long line at the doorway. Serving taco, getting with the nacho, fucking with a bad vibe, but she go both ways. Can up the rack for the show dates. I never